sometimes salty, sometimes not so salty. So it depends. Well, for me, I tasted it. It's quite salty. It's quite salty. Okay? So we try. Since this is Japanese cuisine, we try not to add salt because it's natural by all this stuff. Okay? So nice. I like miso. You know what you do with this? Drop this on fish, put it under the curry. Very nice. That's what they do it. Okay? Alright, so you have the miso soup. Then the case is just dashi and miso, right? Okay, that's it. Okay, let me taste first. Who hasn't had miso soup before in their life? You? Who hasn't had miso soup before in the...
I have, but I don't like it.
Oh?
I think I don't really like it.
Okay. Have you guys had it? You like it? Okay. So basically, it has a funk to it. It's like tempeh. Tempeh that has been blended. Okay. All right.
Confused. Where you go? No, because I put it here and then cannot see the.
Okay. All right.
That's why I confused.
So take this miso. This miso is easier to dilute in hot water. Okay. In hot water, it dilutes just very easily. Okay. Simple.
Confused.
It's so simple. It's just buying like a curry paste, put coconut milk. That's it. Okay. The hard part is this, but we can make this. This takes a year to do. Okay. Yes, miso fermented quite long.
Dua orang aja.
Because it's fermented.
Itu manual.
Soybean, salt, a bit of koji. Shit.
Hi.
Okay. Can you get more wakame seaweed for me? The seaweed, okay? So, like I said, just mix the miso paste inside. The dashi is just there to give you the kind of fishy taste. That's it. Okay? No what to do. Okay? I boil it nicely. Okay? Some people ask me, can I use a chicken stock to do this? I wouldn't because it's not natural like this. So this miso might be salty, but so far it's not salty enough. So I'm adding some more. Okay? Any rule we do, it's always easier to add than remove. If this is too much miso, too salty, then you gotta add more dashi or water. Okay? So that's why I'm doing it 1 tablespoon at a time. Okay? Alright? Go some more. Alright. Okay. The thing about miso soup is you have to keep stirring it all the time because if not, in the buffet line you will see it sticks to the bottom. That's why anytime you see a miso soup in the buffet, you gotta stir it first because it just sinks to the bottom. You never put tofu inside. Tofu is always the garnish. Separate. The tofu, if you have to serve it, you put the tofu in water. Okay, after you cut it, so it's easier. Why do you put the tofu in water? So when I grab it, it doesn't break. If I put it in a bowl, I scoop it like this. It's gonna break. Alright, that's the reason why. Oh. Okay? Okay? I don't know. I'll do. I don't know what. It's your tripod. Okay? Whatever you want to achieve. Okay? Alright. Is this video? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear my voice? Okay. I'm not wearing a mask because I'm tasting, okay?
Yeah.
Before somebody sues me. Okay, so like I said, I add it as I go along. Oh, nice. Okay. So that was what? 4 minutes almost. You want to taste it? Don't want to. What? Taste. Taste it. That's how it tastes like. It's very good for you. You understand? It's like yes, please. It's a very nice thing. It's good for your health. Besides the salt, but yeah. Simple lah. Put udon inside. Yeah. Don't worry, that way we can add the water later. Okay. Once it's boiling, we can turn it off. Take your wakame. Okay, come. Asim, taste. Come. No, taste. My class, everybody must taste. Unless it's pork, then you don't taste. Okay?
What is this how to be?
Sabar. Sabar.
Coffee?
Sabar. I want a spoon.
Okay. Just salty.
Salty. It's miso.
Bearable.
It's fine. That's miso taste. Okay?
Bearable. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
It's not salty, that's how it is. Aduh, macam ikan masin salty ke memang. Okay. But let's say you don't like, you add a bit more water lah, or add a bit more dashi. Don't add sugar, nothing, don't add salt water, okay? Once it's off, put the wakame inside, okay? Doesn't look like much now, it's gonna kembang later, okay? It's gonna expand, okay? See? Okay? Like I said, it's a garnish more than anything else. Don't put so much. Okay? Because let's say I put like half a cup of this, right? You don't taste miso anymore. It tastes cut grass in water. Some people like it, I know. Some people do like it like that. Because I've been to Japan, I've been to a shop, miso soup inside, full of wakame. Especially, that's the wakame seaweed. Yeah. I've seen, especially people who live by the sea, they tend to like the seaweed more in Japan. You know, down south a bit, they put a lot inside. Looks like parsley. Okay. See, look how big it goes. See? Look. From that small one, look how big it goes. Oh, see, if I put half a cup, you won't see the miso anymore. Okay, alright? So it's just that. Okay. This is your tofu. Give me a tray. Give me a tray. Get a tray. Alright. We cut the plastic around it. Okay. How do you take it out? Okay. Oh no, come on. Put here. It's my turn. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So what we need just now to open it, it's very hard to pull. So just go like in between, blah blah blah. Okay. Then what you do? Fine. I'm on video. Shiny. Wonderful. Alright, pull like this. Then just open it. See that? Pull this way. It doesn't come out, make sure the plastic is gone. Okay? So, the plastic is gone. Oh, Bazila, banyak plastik je Bazila.
So hard to remove.
Yes, of course. See, there's no plastic here. Because if not, if there's plastic, I can't see it, you know? They do this. Okay? Yeah, like this. It doesn't come out, we need the plastic still there. Okay. See, somebody's still there. Where's the other one? Where's one more? Where's the other one? No. Because I'm on camera. So I gotta get this right. Make sure you clear off. Later you put the credits to Faria.
Okay.
This is non-copyright. Have you bought your butcher still yet? Actually, you buy them somewhere online, the dull. They take pakai plastic. So hard to open it. Okay.
Make an event. Wow.
Not on camera.
Don't blame the camera.
It's okay. Happens.
Bloopers.
Please. That tofu is nervous. That's all come out.
I don't want to do that.
Tara, did you get that? Usually what we don't lift it. If you lift it, you're going to break it because it's so sensitive. Okay? Alright? So what you do, you're going to kind of still loose.
Same lah, I still have to.
Then you put this in water. Why? Because when customers take it, we can scoop it out nicely without breaking it. If you put it in a bowl like this, the moment you put it, it's fine. The moment you lift it, it breaks. That's why you always see it's in water. So it just like this. When it looks like this, then you fill it with water. So customers can just scoop it out, then water. That's how they do it. Okay? That's how you do soft tofu. Put that in a bowl, put soft tofu, and your wakame sweet. That's it. That's miso soup. As simple as that. Okay? Okay. Usually I put this on the cleaver, easier. Okay? But since you got this.
Did you use the whole packet?
Yeah. No, not a packet. Per customer, 1 tablespoon. Okay. See, so when I want to take, let's say I'm at the buffet or something, I take it, I do this. See, I'm not breaking it, because if you put it in here, try scooping it out. It's impossible. It'll break like crazy. Okay, you just keep it like that. Okay, that's miso soup, as simple as that. Okay, next one we'll do the roasted tomato soup, which is your good bread. Okay, are you ready? Ready? Okay, come.
Hi guys.
That's the one you want to put. Okay? No tart, no
This is Chef
pepper, no
Khairul.
salt, no garlic, nothing. That's Japan for
This
you.
you one. Hi Chef Khairul.
Okay.
And this is Sarah. Sorry. Bazi. Davina, Bazi. Alright. And then Faria here. And then here is it's so hard one. Okay. It is Xiantong. I have to video the okay, let's move to the video.
Say lah, roll ke apa nanti.
Okay, okay, on. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, we're back. Now we make it tomato soup.
Okay.
If you cut, then the thing is staged.
Then I can put this lah.
My mentor. This is the Kenyo official cameraman. That's why he's laughing at you. He has ordered. He has it.
Okay.
Hey, back here.
You cannot. Okay.
That was a commercial. That's it. Okay.
And then I cannot.
Alright, we're back.
I have to. Okay. Because no, I mean if I put it here, I want to record the. That's why I cannot.
You have to demo in front of everybody. It's quite simple. To get ready in the future for you to do demo. That's why I'm so good at this. Because like in the US, it's simple. Ready? Roll it. Okay. Welcome back. Thank you. Just now we had miso soup. Now we're gonna do cream of tomato soup. Everybody's had tomato soup before? Yes? Correct? No? Well, you putih. Okay. Cream of tomato soup is a classic. Make sure there's no pilot. I don't want to put your tripod later.
Oh yeah.
Is there pilot? No. Okay. All right.
Here.
He's laughing because he is grown, you know. He do all tripod also. Okay, so we're back. Cream of tomato soup. Okay. Classical American soup. Comfort food. Classically, tomato soup is served with grilled cheese sandwich. Grilled cheese sandwich, dip it in the tomato soup. It's comfort food. If you cry at home, break up with your boyfriend, your mom will give you tomato soup with grilled cheese sandwich. What? You happy? Yeah, she did it before. Okay? So, compared to just cream of tomatoes soup, it's kind of boring just put tomato. Okay? So I thought, why don't we char our tomatoes? Okay? As seen. Okay? As seen and done by as seen. Okay? Okay? How do you char the tomatoes? Okay, salt, pepper, olive oil, 300 degrees until it's charred. Okay? No worries. Okay? I want only the skin is burnt. It gives you that kind of complexity, the smokiness, which is nice. Like anything else, you have to start with a little obviously. Okay? Alright? Why I'm demoing this? Because technically you can do it yourself. But why I'm showing you this because it's how you season it. For me, when it comes to making soup, seasoning is the problem. Because you're adding a lot of water. You're doing small pot. Imagine you have to do 400 packs. A lot. The best way to do this, you break it into 3 components. Okay? First is the middle pot. Second is the main thing. Third is the liquid. For instance, we're making soup. We have middle pot. We're making tomato soup. So that's the main thing. Then the third is the stock, which is the chicken stock or whatever. You must season these 3 things to make your soup very nice. Okay? Why? Because every layer, we call that layers. So basically we have 3 layers, right? You season every layer, it's easier because you saute mirepoix, the salt absorbs to your mirepoix. You put your tomato in, you add more salt. The salt absorbs to the tomato. You add liquid, you season the liquid. All those together, that's nice. Okay? Then you say, what can I just season at the end? Faria, ask me, because I'm on video. Ask me, come on. Chef, why don't you season at the end?
Chef, why don't you season at the end?
That's a great question. Okay? With all seriousness, the answer to that question is because if you don't cook in the salt, you just season the water. So the salt's in the water, then this has to absorb it from the water. So it's kind of hard. I do this for even if I make chicken curry, same thing. I saute the onions, garlic, ginger, put salt. I put chicken, I put salt again. I put the coconut milk, I put salt again. It's the same principle, especially something that has a lot of liquid. Okay? Then he said, Chef, Aslam, Chef, why so much salt?
Chef, why so much salt?
Oh, good question as well. The thing is, this is the thing. If your recipe calls for 1 tablespoon of salt, in general, in total, your job is to divide it into 3. So you're not adding additional salt. You're using the salt in the recipe, but you're just putting it in intervals. That is the most important. So let's say the recipe asks for 300 grams of salt, because you make it 1,000 packs. Instead of putting 300 at the end, you put 100 saute, 100 green, 100 water. Then everything has salt on it. Okay, it makes a huge difference. You don't believe me? You go home, you cook curry, right, or whatever. Fry the onion, put salt. Add the chicken, put salt. Then you put the curry powder, put the salt, add salt again. Most people, when you eat chicken curry, you eat the chicken first, correct? Not just the curry. So imagine that, if you only season the chicken is going to taste nice. If that's all wrong with it, you just put salt at the end. You take the chicken tastes nice. Probably the outside the chicken has been salt, but inside there's nothing. So it makes a huge difference, because remember, you're going to do this in bulk. Okay, soup is always done in bulk. That's why it's very hard to do small recipe. Okay? So like I said, liquid, 1,000 liters doesn't matter. 100 liters, it's the same concept. Okay? So, hot pan is already hot. Okay? We're going to add olive oil. This one, all your soups today olive oil. You can't use the palm oil because it's Western. Okay? Bit of olive oil. Okay, you ready? Where's your oldest food? Okay. Hi, this is I don't know who. I don't know how she sounds like. So I'll talk on her behalf. Okay? She'll be in my hand for today. Okay? Alright? Okay, come. Okay? We're going to add some of the oil. Okay? It's olive oil, so don't burn it. Okay? Alright? Alright? Just stand by the towel. Okay? So you can hold the pot. Okay? Alright? Alright, so now we're going to add the mirepoix. Okay, add the mirepoix. Okay, the oil. Half in for minestrone, right? Carrot, okay? Celery, okay? Okay? Onions, okay? Onion has to be more adding. Okay? Alright? Okay, alright. Garlic I don't put yet because why? Because garlic will burn. You want to do this one first. Okay? Alright? Okay. Okay, alright. So, this is the mirepoix, correct? Alright. Bit of salt, okay? Just a bit. It's still tasteless, but it's absorbing it. A bit of pepper, okay? That's it, okay? Alright. What's the time? Okay. Like I said, we did like with the chowder last week. Oh shit, hot. It's okay. Hold it this way. Okay? Alright, okay. How long do we saute this? Until what? Till the camera stops rolling. Again, we're not trying to color this, we're trying to soften it. Okay, so some people say translucent. How do you know translucent? Sir, translucent, man? So, best way to do this, you smell it. Onion, when you first put it, smells raw. Okay, you smell it. But once it smells more pleasant, like nice onion smell, then it's sauteed. It shouldn't brown. Okay, shouldn't brown. Okay. Unless you like French onion soup, okay? Make sure it's still size. You don't want to burn it, okay?
At that time it's translucent, right, Chef?
Come again?
Like at that very time it's translucent.
Yes. For instance, what do I mean by translucent? Okay? I'll slow down the volume because I'm talking. Okay? You see the onions is still white. Okay? When I say translucent, it looks kind of like this. You can kind of see through it a bit. Okay? That's what we mean by translucent. Okay? This is what we call sweating the vegetables. Okay? Sweating. Okay? You should get the size. Okay? So, I put some thyme in my tomato soup because thyme and tomato nice. Okay, alright. I put it now because you smell it. Then a bit of garlic. Okay, you can put roasted garlic, nothing matter. Okay, alright, a bit of garlic is fine. Okay, again, garlic just to remove the raw taste of the garlic. Okay, not just to brown anything here. Okay, because if you brown it too much, you get that roasted flavor. You don't really want. You just want the sweetness of it. Remove the raw acidity of the onion just to concentrate on the sweetness of it. Okay. Tomato soup does not have alcohol. Okay, sorry to disappoint you. Okay, alright, alright, nice. You don't have to cut it so beautiful like this because this one more minestrone mostly. You can just slice it also because again, why? Because you're going to blend it anyways. Okay, alright. Smells nice, right? Yeah, you can smell it through the mask. Okay, I still don't know how she sounds like. Okay, okay. Now I'm going to add your tomato plum tomatoes. Okay, maybe more than tomato. Alright. Then I'm also going to add. Oh, nice. A couple of charred tomatoes. Okay, put it aside. Okay, here aja. Kalau mau break it up. Yes. Break it up the tomato. The reason I don't chop it with the cutting board, all that juice gonna go to the cutting board, which is the flavor.
Chef, you won't take the skin out?
No, you're gonna blend it anyways. The skin is the one that's gonna give you the flavor later when I blend it. But that's the thing that's gonna lend the char to it. Okay? Alright? Alright, good. Okay. You don't really have to saute tomato as much because it's tomato. Okay? Alright? Add enough chicken stock or vegetable stock if you're vegetarian. Just enough to cover. Okay? Again, I season. Okay? So this is what I call seasoning in layers. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. This one does not have chicken stock. Okay? Alright, how long do you boil this? Okay? For me, the rule of thumb when you do soup, the faster you boil it, the more pressure it is. The longer you stew it, the more you're going to lose the flavor. Especially if it's green, let's say cream of broccoli. If you put the stock, you better cover it fast because it brings to the boil very fast. Because if it's green and you wait for it to boil, and it's going to go brown. It doesn't look very nice. Put the broccoli, oh shit. So you're going to try the okay, now it's gonna really taste char now. Don't burn it. Ada how the teeth burning, she's still quiet. She's still quiet. You're amazing lah. You're amazing lah. Amazing. She's laughing. Amazing. Okay. Laughing like you don't hear the laugh. Lucky you are, I have no idea. Alright, so now we taste. Okay. Every time you do something that you have to puree, cream or something, puree or something, what you taste it now, after you blend it's going to taste different. Because like I said, the tomatoes are totally blended, it's going to lend in more sweetness or more savoriness whatsoever. Remember like when we did last week? When we do the paste. Before we blend it, it tastes like that. When you blend it, it tastes totally different. Alright, okay? This is what it is. So boil it. Yes. I'm checking for seasoning. Like I said, the time also I didn't feel, I just let it be. Yeah. It tastes the smokiness, more salt. Everybody, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Can you put miso in here? Why not? If it's a restaurant, put whatever you want. Tomato miso soup, why not? It sounds nice. What's it like? Hey, this is Malaysia, man. Kway teow sama cheese. Anything can happen nowadays. That's why I'm teaching you so properly, so you don't put all those cheese on your food. Cheese lele lah, you know. Kway teow, bubur cheese, semua boleh cheese. Okay? Just bring it to a boil. How long? Because you see, this doesn't have to be broken so well. The tomato is soft anyway. There's a different angle. If it's a hard veggie, probably until it's soft. If it's potato or sweet potato, of course until tender. But this is tomato. You can boil it now if you want to. Okay? I just want to bring it to a boil because when it's hot, it's easy to blend. Okay? So far understand? Huh?
Yeah.
So far, no butter also I'm not putting. Okay? I can put butter when I blend it instead of cream, but since it's your first vegetable, you follow the cream. I'm not putting any cream yet, nothing. Nothing. Okay? Once you blend this, you put it back in here. Okay? Then, on the slowest fire you can, add the cream. Tutup. Oh, balik dia. Okay, I put it here. If I don't put here, I put next door because this chili is quite full. Okay? Put next door lah. Okay? Alright, thank you. Say bye-bye with my hand. Go home already. Okay? So, in the recipe says tomato paste, correct? I don't like tomato paste in soup. It tastes like ketchup, you know. I use, if you can, fresh tomatoes. You know, this canned tomato I like because it's canned. Obviously, the bottom one from Malaysian tomatoes. Okay. If I put tomato paste, it's just going to taste like bolognese. Very tasty kind of taste I don't like. Okay. Tomatoes should be fresh and nice and creamy and nice. Okay. Alright. Understand so far? Yes. Okay. It's boiling. Turn it off. Okay. Turn it off. Shall we go to the blender? No. Okay. Come. Come, camera. Follow us.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Okay, let's go blend it. Okay? Alright.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Alright. Alright. In you we have this big blender, commercial blender, okay? Yeah, at home you don't have a big one, so that's why I can put on high speed. If you're at home,
What?
you want to, what do you call it? You want to blend, and
Have.
you cannot turn it on high speed,
yeah.
or explode.
Because we just want to see
So what you
the.
need to do at home, you pause it first. One, just to get the pressure even. Then you, okay? You can't just boom, let it explode. Why I'm telling you this, it has happened here many times. People burn themselves because they just move. That's why we changed to this big blender. Last time it was that small blender. There's too many accidents that happen, especially girls. They get secondary people. So they get exposed again. Because if somebody did not put it back at you, you just don't want move. See? Habis buku disiplin. Kalau buku asing tak apa. Okay? Just say yes. Okay, very nice. Bagus. This on. So we just put everything in. Okay? Always pull away from you. Sorry. Not bad. Okay, away from you so it doesn't splatter
Away
your
from
face.
you towards each other.
Yes, towards the camera. Stay back for making me wait. Okay, alright, so done. Okay, ta-da. Okay. Look, at home you do this. There you go, at home. But there you just go outside. Totally smooth. Okay? Of course, we're using tomatoes like this. It's not going to be red. If you go to Italy, if you go to US, the tomatoes are very red. That's why the soup is very red. Okay? Most of the time, tomato soup is orangey like this. Okay? Can you hear what I'm saying?
Yes!
I'm gonna ask, can you hear that? Really blend it. What I was saying, US Italian tomato is very red. So you blend it, it looks very red. Okay? Naturally, it's gonna look a bit orangey. Okay? Alright? So, if you if you, like I said, in Michelin stars, you know, what they do mix with cream. At this stage, they add butter. Cold butter. Room temperature butter melts and becomes oily. Cold butter emulsifies. Put one drop, one up to you lah. They put 500 grams of this one too. Okay? They blend it together. It will look so creamy without adding the what do you call it? Cream. But you can only do it in the blender. You cannot whisk for butter. Cannot. It has to be blended because we're making mayonnaise or hollandaise like that. Okay? So it's blended. I like it that way because it's actually more lighter. It's creamy but not so heavy. Right?
Why don't you put butter on it?
Because it's first semester. Then cream because it's cream mushroom. When you have service with me, then I'll teach you how to put the cream. The butter. Because that's lunch service, so I will try to make it light. Okay? But a lot of people don't know that. So since it's Larder Class, I'm supposed to show you the proper way of doing things first. See? You got that on video. Integrity is called. Okay? Okay? Alright. When I can smell it through the mask, you know it's good. The trick is not to look at the camera too many times. Once in a while, that's okay. Then put it back here. Okay. Ta-da. Okay. See? Beautiful. Okay, nice color. Okay. Thickness okay. See? The rule of thumb is enough stock, just to cover. See? Nice thickness. So we're not going to add root to this. Okay, don't add root to this. Okay? Come, that's like pot. You can eat the pot. Cool down. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. It's like Facebook Live. Hi, from Bandar Sri kawan. Hi. I see you guys on Facebook. I know. Okay. Alright. Where's mine? Yeah. What you don't do, put so much carrot, then it tastes like carrot soup. Okay? We don't remember. Any soup you make, please remember. What's the name of the soup? Tomato soup. So it should taste like?
Tomato.
As simple as that. It's not. You don't need advanced name for this. Okay? Chicken curry puff. What should it taste like?
Chicken.
Yeah.
Curry.
Why does it taste like potato? Because people are being cheap. That's why. Okay? Mix. You can stir it nicely. Okay? That's nice. Our blender is not so high speed. If you had a higher speed.
We don't need to sieve this?
No. No need. As rustic as it is. Okay? Don't sieve it at all. Okay? Now I'm going to taste for seasoning again. Because after I blend it, it tastes different for you. See? This is the consistency you're looking for, which is called what?
Forget.
I got this on camera. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
That was the thing. Oh no. What's it called?
What
Yes, I got this on camera. What's it called? When it coats the back of the spoon, what is it called? Yes, if camera see, they're rusty, not me.
Hin.
Huh? Hin? There's no hin, it's only a 4-letter word. Start with N.
And
N for November.
And
When you close the back of the spoon, you do it you do it for your custard, so your cream anglais, you do the same thing also. What's it called? It's a bite theory that they've not feel. It's called nape. Oh, like first time here. No, nape, N-A-P-E.
That's an English
No,
word.
itu dah nape. If you want. But as far as I know, N-A-P-E. Okay? Nape means close the back of the spoon. If you want it thicker, up to your choice. Usually, if I eat soup, this kind of thickness is fine. If I want to be thick, the grilled cheese sandwich might be a bit thicker because you're dipping it like a thing. Okay? Alright? But the thing about soups is like this, you don't want to boil it too long. Because you know why? There's a freshness in soups that you want to maintain. You veggie tomato, you just boil it down. It's going to taste like tomato paste. So you want that kind of freshness taste to it. Okay? And remember, it's vegetables, there's no meat in here, so how do you maintain the freshness of it? Don't cook it too long. That's all. Okay, alright? So I'm going to taste this. I'm just checking for salt. I would love the chicken stock bottle, but no.
Okay.
It's salt. That's all salt. Get me sugar. Get me sugar. Sugar. No, that's not sugar, it's salt.
and it is acid.
I just put a bit of sweetness just to help tomatoes out. You know the sweetness of tomatoes? Like when you eat cherry tomatoes, it's sweet, right? I'm trying to get that. I also like to do tomato soup with a mixture of tomatoes. You got normal tomatoes, you got canned plum tomatoes, you got cherry tomatoes. The sweetest one we have in Malaysia is the yellow ones. The yellow cherry tomatoes. Those are the sweetest you can get. It's so sweet, I put it on dessert, you know. Because it's sweeter than your strawberry. Strawberry is Korean one, it's sour as hell. David, sorry. So, just to help it out a bit. But it shouldn't be like sweet. Just that, natural sweetness. I use coarse sugar. I don't use caster sugar. Caster sugar is for tasty. Because caster sugar is less sweet. Okay? Coarse sugar is just a bit. Okay? Don't put honey. Don't put maple syrup. Okay? Just plain sugar is enough. That's all. Just to balance it out. Thank you, sir. Okay? So it's mixed. Okay? You like that texture? Nice. Okay, I like it. I turned off the fire because it's warm enough to accept.
I like the cream.
Huh?
Okay.
Come here. That's okay, fine. It's just MSG. This morning I had Asian class. I like it. It has that char, kind of peppery, not bad. Okay, now the fire is off. Okay? Since you guys are young, I put oil. It's cool.
Since you all are young, all.
See, it just disappears. See, you know you got it right, then I can do this. That's how you serve it, right?
It looks like butter chicken.
Huh?
Yeah. Butter chicken.
Oh, butter chicken.
Yeah.
Yes. True. Stir.
There.
Butter chicken, the only difference is tomato paste and there's more onions. A lot of onions. Okay, that's true. Stir. There's more than not split. If it looks split, get a whisk. Don't worry, I got a trick for this. No, I'll show you technology.
Technology.
You can, but if you don't have what I have, just whisk, okay? But this is so old-fashioned, so stepping to. Okay, stop. I'll get the head later, but then just pick the thing that's black, right? Okay? I'll show you how to. If this happens, because the cream is cold, like I told you. Okay, yeah, so. So how do I fix this? You can blend it again, okay? But then you have to go back there.
Oh,
But
no.
I'll do this.
Just no bread.
Yes, come.
Camera here.
Alright.
Okay.
So, okay.
So,
Alright. This is a hand blender. Okay. Wait, why loose? Okay. Why is it loose? Okay, that's bad. That's okay. See, like it never happened. Because it doesn't break down stuff. It's not as sharp as that. This will, why we do this, okay, I'll show you another trick. What we do in the restaurants, just before we serve to the guests, because this has been sitting on the stove for waiting for guests, when the guest orders, we like to bar mix this. It's called bar mix. Okay, meaning is to blend this like this. What it does, it incorporates air. It makes it a bit lighter. As you can see, okay, see that form? It makes it slightly lighter. Okay. When you make it foamy like this, when you eat it, it gets more creamy. Because okay, that's what everybody does now. If you serve cream with tomato soup, they're gonna bar mix it, then only they put it in a bowl just to lighten it. If you want to add butter now, okay, just add butter and bar mix it also, like that as well, okay. If you blend it example like this, unless this is brand new and super sharp and big, then it will blend. But I know this is the old already, so it's not gonna be so sharp compared to that, okay. We use this as a finishing for sauce. You know, like your red wine sauce before I serve, for like 5 seconds, serve. It makes it like it doesn't feel so sticky, you know. Okay, nice. Okay. Usually put this in a bowl of water already. Okay. Alright. Ta-da! That's done. Okay, that's your cream of tomato soup. How would you like to garnish? Just take the bread, cut it into cube, make a crouton. Do you know how to make a crouton? Cut the bread into cube, toss it with some melted butter, put it in the oven, that's it. I don't have to show you that one. Please. Okay. That's tasty. See, it looks kind of creamy and foamy, it's lighter, you know. It kind of risen a bit because that's the air. Okay? It tastes. Nice, huh? Nice. You know why? Because that's the main thing what I said. Taste lah. See, baby. Taste. Taste. Nice. I like it. Very good. Okay, bread. Okay. Bread, cut it into square. You know, doesn't matter.
What?
Yeah. Cut it into square. Okay. Yeah. Cut it into square.
Forget.
Yes, I'm melted butter.
Help me, thank you.
160, 10 minutes.
Wait, that's like?
Taste. Just carrots and onion, tomato, that's it. Nice one. Very warm. Something you eat at home. Rainy day. You know, winter. Winter,
Shit.
Alright, so next. What else I should do?
Okay.
Onions are cold, nothing is hot. Okay? Oh, I'm going to give you a I kept the brandy in the chiller. Let's see if I can open it. Oh shit! No, my brandy. Okay, I'm trying to keep it cool. Okay. All right, oil. Okay. How much? Just enough to cover the bottom of the pan, so it doesn't burn. Okay. That's okay. Not that much. Okay. All right. This size is enough. Cold oil. All the onions. Can't get any easier.
Time goes
Goes whole because I leave it whole because the leaf because I'm cooking for a while. Once it's done, I'll just take out the stem. All the leaves just have fallen inside already. Saves you a bit of time. Okay. No pun intended. Okay. Okay.
the time.
A bit of salt. Why you put the salt now? Why?
The moisture.
Moisture.
To
Video. Please tell me what this is. I don't know what that is. What's this? What's this? This one I know. This one I don't know. What happens to it? Yeah?
Because it releases the.
Yes, it helps pull up the moisture of the
Yes.
this thing, whatever. Black pepper and okay, that okay. Now we turn on the fire. Okay, turn it on high first. Okay, now you just mix. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Onion.
all right. If I were you, I'll use the back stove. Okay, careful here. Careful. Okay, put it on low fire. Leave it there. Put it in the back there. Just leave it there. Okay, leave it there. That's it.
Okay.
You coat all of it with oil so it doesn't stick. Okay, just like that. So, can you put more onions? Can, no problem. I usually fill up to the top. Because it reduces ladies. Oh, yeah, no wrong. Okay. You sitting amongst them and look like you lady. Okay, alright. Alright. Just like this. That's it.
Okay, that's it.
Go. If I wanted to cheat, sugar, no. I want you to taste the real thing first. Backfire because the backfire is white. Okay, so it won't burn. It won't burn, trust me. First half an hour, all the water will come out. Just let it be. Stir it every 10 minutes so it doesn't burn.
On low heat.
On low heat, the lowest you can go.
Okay.
Okay? As long as you can go.
Okay.
The reason I can shortcut this one, no problem. But one, I'm on video. So cannot. Integrity. Okay. Second is a Larder Class. Do it the right way first. So you understand how it came about. Okay. Because for me, I have shortcut there because I only have 3 hours to prep for my service. So this one you have a lot of time. Okay. See, you can hear that sizzle? Nothing. That's simple. I don't put butter yet. I can put butter, no butter too. But not yet. Okay. Now I get that roasted butter to the other one. Okay. You hear that? Every 5 minutes just stir so it doesn't stick. Okay. This will take you easily 45 minutes to an hour. Easily. The brown should be as brown as this. As brown as this. Caramelized onion, brown. Okay? Alright. At one stage, the water is going to release. Then it's going to evaporate. Once it evaporates, then only it's frying with the oil that you put inside. Okay? That's when it actually fries. When it fries, it actually caramelizes. When it caramelizes, if sugars come out, it tends to stick to the pan. If it sticks too much, meaning like too much, we can take a bit of salt just to deglaze a bit. You don't want to boil it straight because you still want to fry it. Okay? Just to deglaze at the places where I have this, let's say, sticks here. I put a bit of stock there and scrape it off. Okay? Then I reduce it again until I'm happy with the color. Like really golden brown. Okay? Then I add the stock, salt, pepper,
Done.
thyme. Well, if you have brandy, put brandy first. Reduce the brandy. You all know why we reduce liquor. Okay? Add the stock, thyme. Sorry. Thinking of brandy all the time. Caramelize, add the garlic first.
Okay,
Garlic first. Deglaze brandy. Add the stock. Simmer until soft. Season, salt, pepper. That's it. How much water? Just enough to cover. Again.
How much water?
How much stock? Sorry, stock. My liquid lah, everything. Okay. Just enough to cover. A bit more like the kata. Okay. We boil it until the onions are tender. How do you know? I like to put it on the tray. I can squish it until it's mashed. Then it's done. Okay. Season. You can put a bit of vinegar, like our sherry vinegar. Last week, you put a bit just to cut through the sweetness. Okay. Just a fresh addition. Simple as that. Then it's going to go in a bowl. I give you the bread. Put the cheese. Salamander, number 10. Number 10. Hot. Don't put it here. Go like this. It's going to brown, bubble. Serve it. That's it. Okay. As simple as that. Right? So you hear that? See? That's good. Just stir it once in a while. Smell it now. Very strong smell, right? Yes. Wait until later. It's going to smell delicious. This is what people put on their burgers, right? Caramelized onion. But they're cheap. They put brown sugar. I know. Because caramelized onions will never get that brown. They will only go this brown. To make it more brown, sugar. Sugar and they deglaze it with balsamic vinegar. They're cheap. That's okay. Everybody has time limitation, but we don't have. Okay, that's it. So while you do this, you can do other soup. Minestrone, that's like how we did chowder. Same thing. Okay, but we don't put cream or roux or whatever. Pasta, like I said, this spaghetti. There's two kinds. Either you choose macaroni. How I know what to put, it depends on town in Italy. If you're from Shahla, they put this kind of pasta. If you're from another state, they put that kind of pasta. Okay? Alright. Give me a towel. Okay, I'll show you straight. I'll do it here. This is your spaghetti. That's it. You can't put spaghetti in minestrone, it becomes a spaghetti soup. You're supposed to put small chunks of it inside. Correct enough. How do you do that? I'll show you how. Let me see it. Yeah. So let's say I'm from Milan. Milan put spaghetti. Rome, they put macaroni. Puglia, they put pasta like it's like a gnocchi with some potato inside, but it's not gnocchi, something like that. They put orecchiette. So it depends where you're from. If you're from Dhaka, what's the pasta of Dhaka? They put that in minestrone. That's how you know how to identify where this minestrone is from. Because everybody has zucchini, everybody has tomato, but everybody has kidney beans, whatsoever. But when I see the pasta, oh, this one's from Rome. I know what it is. Okay? How you know. So how do you do this? Don't cut it with a knife, it flies everywhere. I'll show you a trick. No,
Yay, many tricks.
Huh?
Many tricks.
I
know.
Because of the camera.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's why I said tricks always come in basic classes. Because like I said, it's tricks. Okay. Alright, so how do I break this? If you don't believe me, okay, take the spaghetti and go start cut it. It will just fly away. Okay, right? So what I do, I learned this from my Italian guy. Okay, it's quite nice. Okay, put a towel. You don't need that much pasta. It's just there to give you some. Okay, I want you to boil this separately a little. Okay, for that much pot, I'll take this much. Let's do it. You know, I've been to this factory.
What's that?
It's the most boring factory tour ever.
It's been
Dough,
just
mix
factory.
eggs,
Oh.
take out, dry, that's it. Okay. Okay, here, that's the low setting, right? Okay, alright, okay. Take the pasta, come. What you do like this. Okay? Alright? Then, you do like this. Then, you roll it. Okay? Okay? Alright. Then you bang it. No. What you do, you take this end of the towel, you are going down the table. Like this. But that's where the pasta is. Huh? Okay, like this. You do this, you push it, this you push down.
Oh, ooh. Wow. ASMR.
Okay? Okay, got that video. Rewind. Okay? Alright, so what does it look like inside? Okay? Okay? Ta-da! I challenge you, find out YouTube. Tak ada je. So subscribe.
Okay,
Some people
okay.
don't know this, right? I don't know. Okay? This is what goes into minestrone. Okay? Alright? Understand? Okay, see? Understand? See, lucky you come this week kan? See what you miss. Don't tell her about the shoulder. Okay? Understand? This you boil separate water, salt water, drain it, al dente. Okay? Then you put it in the macaroni, in the minestrone as you go along. Macaroni, do not break it. Macaroni is only small. Don't break it. Okay? Alright? So, you can never assume nowadays. That's it. This one, like I said, wait, we'll come back to this as we go along to show you the progress. This is stage 1. There'll be like 4 steps for this, 4 stages. This one, when it's soft, when it's brown, then when it's been stopped. You see the different stages. Okay? Alright? Alright. Minestrone, do yourself. Because it's same like chowder. Alright? Serve it as fast as you can. So while somebody does the minestrone, somebody boils this. By the time minestrone is done, only when you're ready to plate, you put the pasta in. If not, it's going to. Okay? Alright? Understand?
Oh, okay. When do you put this?
Before you serve it.
Oh.
So you put this in the bowl, put the pasta on top. That's what I do. So it doesn't stay overcooked. Okay? If you're gonna tapao bring home, you don't want it to expand, tapao the pasta separate, the soup separate. Simple as that. Like I said, if I was in a restaurant, anything green in that soup, I don't put. We saute when we get the order. But let's say we have carrot, celery, onion, okay, whatever. We got tomatoes, whatever, blah, blah, beans, fine. Zucchini, spinach, you know, anything else that's green, what do you call it, collard greens, whatever. Fire minestrone, I saute it. Okay? Add it to the soup, only I soup. So it's nice and green, nice and vibrant. It's not brown. Okay, I'm showing you how we do it in restaurant. Okay, alright? Okay, alright. Ta-da, that's it. Can we do this?
Yeah.
Now it's 6:50. Don't worry, you have until 8. Okay? Alright, let's go. Okay? Do you remember the tips and tricks? Same time next year. Don't forget to hit subscribe button.
Okay, later I'll upload in YouTube lah, don't upload in Google Drive.
Yes. Cut. Yeah.
Okay.
But this
This
when
is
it's
stage
sweet like
2.
this, it is something that's quite strong, which is this. So it balances it out. If this is sweet, you put chicken stock, you just taste very overpowering to the. You won't taste the chicken. Beef and caramelized onion is always nice. Chicken and caramelized onion, okay lah. You use chicken stock, but you need to do brown chicken stock. Okay. This is just white chicken stock. If you take the brown the bones of the chicken, then can. It's caramel on caramel, you know. Roasted on roasted. See? Of all the onion like this. That's why I told you. Paris per day 400 kilos. Okay, garlic.
This is stage 3. Wow.
Where's the garlic?
Huh?
Garlic.
Garlic already put oil.
Oh my god, the smell.
So good. And then,
Let's see the pin.
yeah.
Come.
Sarah.
Come.
And this is
Come orang, burn my
Brandy.
Alright. So when I put it, Okay? Come down. Wait, okay? Let's skip this side. That's what it looks like, huh? See, from all the onion comes out only, okay? Now we're gonna deglaze the pan with some brandy. So brandy and onions, best friend, okay?
Best friend.
High heat, okay? Brandy the damn thing, careful, not have fire, okay?
Oh shit!
Subscribe to my channel. Brunei don't put vinegar, tak jadi sedih. So now we cook it until no more, what is it? No more alcohol. Just like that. Okay? See that smell? Very nice smell. Okay? Then you straight put the stock in. Okay?
Wow, that's so brown.
Okay?
Beef stock.
That's the curly one, huh? See, there's not so much onion, right?
Mm.
Oh, the onion, not so much, man. See, nothing, right? You wish you had more, right? That's why I said, Paris Bistro, 400 kilos a day.
Chef, we can put chicken stock if you want.
Okay.
Alternative.
Can, but chicken stock doesn't have your brown color. Like I was telling the ladies earlier, we want a brown stock. You can do brown chicken stock better. Because, you know why? Brown, roasted, onions roasted, this is roasted, so it matches very well. Because if you just put this one today, it's fine. Huh? But if you put one chicken stock today, it doesn't pair well with the, what do you call it? With the caramelization of the onions. It tastes quite flat because there's no roasted flavor to it. So you can use chicken stock, but make a brown chicken stock in the future if you don't eat beef. Okay? Alright? Okay? Anybody don't eat beef, okay? See? Not that much onion left, right? See? Okay? Now, taste. Taste. I need salt only. Salt.
So
I need the salt. Oh, salt, pepper, please.
Davina.
So, when you plump it, see?
oh.
See? Especially for you. Yes. Okay. You can also put a bit of sugar if you want. We'll see. Okay. You just need more spoons. Alright. See, that's the amount of the onions you want. Okay.
Is this the only soup that we can make?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I meant. That's what I said. A French onion soup, you need a lot of onions. Oh. Nice job, Paris.
The face.
Salt as well. Give me the sugar. I just need a bit just to balance it out. Okay, Bruneians, you can put a bit of like sherry vinegar at this stage, just to cut through the sweetness.
Do we have
Just
it
a
right
bit.
now?
I can go get it for you.
Okay.
Just a bit. When you put a bit of sugar like this, I put it in the stock, not really for the onions. Okay, just to balance it out. Okay. Usually in French onion soup, there's a lot of thyme inside. Okay. Alright. Okay, nice.
Wow.
Oh.
I must get it. The face.
You know what's dark? The brown stock is dark. Right. The brown stock there. Okay.
Now we use the brandy.
Now brandy has that kind of aftertaste. Macam
The
rasa
face.
macam, you know, look at Paris. Okay. Okay, now I turn off the fire, that's it. Okay. So now you taste, whoever can taste.
Whoever can taste.
Whoever can take.
Alright. So let's do for yours, Basila and Maria. You just put
Yalah,
just
this
add
people
the sugar,
cannot.
the salt. That's it. Okay. Then we adjust it as we go. I might put a bit of vinegar.
Okay.
Okay. Just a bit. See.
So, okay.
You
After
will
brown lah.
help me.
At this stage.
Okay,
you
thank you.
Onion.
That's
Caramelized. Once it's caramelized, add a bit of garlic. Okay.
Garlic.
Then you add your stock straight.
Okay.
Then just enough to cover. Then you just give a bit of salt, sugar, and a bit of vinegar. Nice, huh? Nasib lah. This is what it is. I know you don't like it yet, but wait. Oh. Oh, sorry. I'm not too carried away. Haram. The spoon is haram for you. I give you this. Nasama. Okay, so now that's not done yet. We're gonna put the cheese on top. Kan? This one.
This is salamander. Okay. Anyone want the direction? Orang, Faria, Sarah, Davina, Bazi, Xiantong, Jiawei, Yuwen again, Willia, Asim,
This one is for the
and then this is me.
restaurant.
There's another Alright, this one I'm gonna put that way to put it here. Okay, alright. Usually what I do, I toast this bread a bit, just a bit, so it doesn't absorb so fast.
Why?
No, this one. Another one. What's the other one with the bottle? Okay. Oh, yeah, correct. My bad, my mistake.
Hiya.
Because it's stuck together, the water. It's supposed to be shredded.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's the ladle? So I can put this in the cup. Okay. I need a towel. Towel? Okay, we won't touch the liquid. Nice, that's the color you want.
Oh, we don't sieve this?
Huh?
We
What?
don't sieve this?
What?
Like we don't.
No. It is still like this. Okay. Then what you do? All wrong. Get a small tray. Right. How much cheese depends on you lah. Okay. But if you put a lot of cheese, make sure you charge the customer accordingly. Okay. You sell 5 ringgit, you put so much cheese, then you become such a YouTube sensation. Cheese daily. Everything got cheese daily, eh? It's not even real cheese. You know that's all powdered cheese. This is the Parmesan cheese and mozzarella. Okay.
Hiya. Hmm? Spinning? What is it?
The hand is not spinning.
Oh, no.
Okay, alright. Is this hot? Okay, next. Toast it a bit. The reason I toast it, why? So it doesn't get soggy so fast. Okay, alright. Put it on top here.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh,
Wow.
trust me, in France there's more. Yeah. So I'll be France today, okay?
Okay.
Because this is real cheese, not cheese daily. Okay. Okay, now under the cheese corner.
Good, to salamander.
Yes, exactly. But if you do it so slow, the soup absorbed by the bread. You're trying to melt the cheese.